Hello everyone. After your first exercise, that is 3.1, now you should learn some new concept in trigonometry which you have not uh, done in your 10th standard. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you about the quadrants. Okay, so what are quadrants? See, here, this first part, this one, this is your 0, this is your pi by 2, or you can say this is your 90 degree in terms of degree and in terms of radian. Okay, so this is pi or 180 degree, this is 270 degree or 3 pi by 2, and when one round will complete, then this would be 2 pi or 360 degree. Okay, so this is known as first quadrant. It has 4 parts: this one, this one, this one, and this one. Fine. So here we have 4 quadrants. So this is your first quadrant, this is your second quadrant, this is your third quadrant, this is your fourth quadrant. First quadrant lie between 0 and 90. Second quadrant lie between 90 and 180. Third quadrant lie between 180 and 270, and fourth quadrant will lie between 270 and 360. Got it? In the first quadrant, all trigonometric functions, that means there are 6 trigonometric functions: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta, all positive. Okay, the value of all function will be positive in first quadrant. In second quadrant, sine theta and cosec theta, these two are positive, these two are positive, and rest of the other function will be negative in second quadrant. Okay, in second quadrant, sine theta and cosec theta will be positive, and rest of the 4 function, trigonometric function, will remain negative in this. Similarly, in third quadrant, tan theta, cot theta, both positive. Okay, and rest of the other 4 trigonometric function will be negative. In fourth, cos theta and sec theta will be positive, and rest of the other function will be negative. Okay, so this is how you can learn quadrants. It has a very lot, it has a lots of importance in trigonometry. So now you have to just know in which quadrant the particular function is positive or negative. Okay, now here is a table. Okay, so here is this is a table only of sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. And as you know that there are 6 total, there are 6 trigonometric function. So if you have a value of sine theta, you can calculate the value of cosec theta by reciprocal each value of the sine theta. Fine. And similarly, you will get the value of sec theta by the reciprocal of the value of cos theta. Fine. And similarly, you you can find out the value of cot theta by just finding out the reciprocal of the value of tan theta. Fine. So that's why I'm showing only 3, and rest of the 3 you can calculate. Fine. So as you know that the cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta, and sec theta is 1 upon cos theta, and tan theta is 1 upon cot theta is 1 upon tan theta. Suppose we have to find out the value of cosec theta at pi by 4, that is 45 degree. Fine. So at pi by 4 the value of sin theta is 1 by root 2. So if you have to find out the value of cosec theta, that would be root 2 by 1. Fine. So this is how you can find out the value of other trigonometric functions. So in 10th standard you have done this table up to 90, that is pi by 2. Fine. So here I'm writing the degree value also. This is 30 degree, this is 40 degree, this is 60, this is 90, this is 180, this is 270, this is 360. But it will be convenient for you if you will learn the values in form of pi or in form of radian. So this is a radian form and this is a degree form. Fine. Now up to 90 you know all this value, you know this table, but after that, as you know that the angle which you have to take, that is from 0 to 360 degree up to this. Okay, so 180 and 270 and 360. So at that angle you have to calculate the value of all the trigonometric functions. For example, here at 180 degree, sin 180 degree, the value of sin 180 degree is 0. So you have to learn this also. Fine. And similarly at 270 it would be -1, and then at 360 it would be 0. Fine. Similarly here cos theta is -1, 0 and 1. You have to learn all these. Fine. And at this is 0, infinity and 0. The infinity means the mean of this sign, this sign, actually it is this sign, it means not defined. Fine. So this table is very important and you have to learn this table. It's very easy. Now we will discuss the angle not from 0 to 90 degree. We will discuss the angle from 0 to 360 degree or more than that also. Okay, so we will do the question based on this concept in our second exercise. Don't worry about it, but here you have to just learn this table, that is important. Okay. Now see, this is your question number 5 I am solving. If you will understand this, you are able to solve question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. So please concentrate here. Here the question is given to us. Here tan x is given. Tan x is equal to -5 by 12, and it is given that x lies in second quadrant, and we have to find out the rest of the 5 trigonometric function. That means we have to calculate the value of sin x, cos x, cot x, sec x and cosec x. Fine. Now here as you can see that tan x is given to us. This is given to us. So using this I can easily find out cot x, because you cannot take theta, angle is in form of x, that is 1 upon tan x. Okay, that means 1 upon -5 by 12. So when you will find out the reciprocal of this, you will get this. So So here value of cot x is minus 12 by 5. Fine. Now rest of 4 trigonometric function you have to calculate. So as you know that in your 10th standard you have done this formula, sec square x minus tan square x, that is equals to 1. Fine. So here sec square x is equals to 1 plus tan square x. The value of tan x is minus 5 by 12. This is given to us, so we have to calculate, we have to do the square of this, and here we have sec square. So sec square x is equals to sec square is x is equals to 1 plus 25 by 144. Now you have to take LCM. Now sec square is equals to 169 by 114. Okay, so your sec x would be plus minus under root 169 over 144. Fine. Now let me adjust the next page. Here is sec x is plus minus, you will get 13 by 12. Fine. So now you have to check that sec x, here x lies in second quadrant. Here you have two values for sec x, plus 13 by 12 or negative 13 by 12. So now, and it is given that x lies in second quadrant. As you know that the value of sec is negative in second quadrant, so you will take only negative value. So the value of sec x is this one. You will write x lies in second quadrant. This is the reason. Okay. Now, as you know that there is another formula, that is cosec square x minus cot square x equals to 1. Okay. You have done this formula in your 10th standard also. So here cosec square theta, cosec square x minus, that is equals to 1 plus cot square x. 1 plus the value of cot x, the cot x you have calculated, that is minus 12 by 5 whole square, and you will get 1 plus 144 by 25, and when you will take LCM of this, you will get 25 plus 144 over 25 and 169 over 25. So your cosec x would be plus minus under root 169 over 25. Fine. Now this would be plus minus 13 upon 5. Now again you have to check in second quadrant, this is positive, cosec is positive, so the value you have to take positive, 13 by 5. Okay, now you can, to get cos x, you can just do the reciprocal of this, that is minus 12 by 13, and to find the sin x, you can do the reciprocal of this, that is 5 by 13. So here you have all the 6 trigonometric functions. So this is how you can calculate all trigonometric functions. Okay. Now try all other 4 questions of this exercise, and if you are getting any doubts, you can ask. But please remember, if you have doubt in any one of the topic, Okay, so please ask, don't hesitate. Fine, if you have doubt you can ask. Fine. Okay, bye bye.